Welcome to District 12 News with your anchors Gail and Haymitch, who hasn't shown up today. Surprise. So who's going to be our other anchor? I guess we'll draw from the Reaping Bowl.
Primrose Everdeen.
I volunteer as anchor!
Anyway, welcome to District 12 News with your anchors Gail and Katniss. President Snow, weather. Effie, fashion. PETA, sports. And now for a short break with Prim.
Is your cat boring? Do you want a cat that is energetic instead? Well, I've got a solution for you. Catnip. Catnip is made of a special formula and will make your cat the victor. He will beat the Hunger Games and never go hungry again. Get your catnip in the district store today.
Welcome to District 12 News. I'm Katniss.
And I'm Gail.
Always pinned to his label, President Snow's single right rose masks the smell of blood from his past crimes. Further, even as his people starve, roses remain his only passion. He lets districts fall apart, and now there's a rebellion to begin in certain districts. Snow has remained collected through these troubling times and has no promise to make at this time. Peacemakers have been deployed in districts of rebellion. Do not fight peacemakers and stay indoors during times of rebellion. Remember curfew and all the rules in your district.
Hunting is one of the most dangerous activities in District 12, mainly because it's illegal to hunt. However, Capitol officials found Leroy Jenkins in the woods, injured from a hunting accident. Leroy had taken an arrow to the knee. Leroy was gravely injured, however, Capitol officials gave him no mercy and immediately arrested Leroy. Leroy has not been seen since the accident, and Capitol officials would like to remind District 12 citizens that going beyond the fence is illegal and extremely dangerous. Leroy's family would like anyone who knows about his whereabouts to immediately contact them. Many citizens are upset with the Capitol's decision to retain Leroy, and many resources believe he is deceased. However, the Capitol has stated that he would be released as soon as he is well. And now to weather with your very own president, President Snow.
Thanks, Gail. The weather inside the arena today seems to be very cold. Make sure to bundle up tonight because it's going to be a chilly one. Not that it isn't every night. Tomorrow, the things are looking the same as ever, blistering hot. Tomorrow, there also seems to be a chance of raining blood. Blood of the Tribunes, of course. But the game makers seem to be throwing a curveball to everyone in here. Be on the lookout for that. This is not going to be your normal rain shower. There seems to be a chance of lightning as well. Every day at noon, we will see lightning striking a tree in the arena. Make sure to stay away. That's all the forecasts for now. Be on the lookout for anything thrown your way because that can happen in the Hunger Games. I'm President Snow with your weather. Back to you, Gail.
The Capitol is putting a curfew into effect, and like District 12 News, to make sure the citizens of District 12 know the details. The curfew is in effect on July 25th of this year, and you are not allowed to be out past 9:30. All doors and windows must be closed, and all lights except public lights must be shut off. The Capitol says this is all for your own safety. Anybody out past 9:30 will immediately be arrested and taken into custody by the Capitol. The Capitol heavily encourages citizens to be in your house by 9 o'clock to get ready for the night and prepare your house for the curfew. The Capitol wishes you a happy year and to keep on watching the Hunger Games.
The symbol that is changing the world as we know it, the Mockingjay. The symbol of rebellion has not changed from our perspective of the districts are. Each one has their own problems, they need to be addressed, and how they are going to change. The answer is the Mockingjay. The gold pin is now a meaning of trust that has given people in districts hope in the backbone. The rebellion is just beginning, and this remarkable pin is just one piece of the puzzle. Now to fashion. What are the top fashions and looks in the Capitol? Get the Capitol look.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am Effie Trinket with the latest fashion trends and the one and only capital of Pan Am. This season, you can expect the most luxurious outfits ever to be worn and seen in Pan Am history. As we all know, luxury is something we admire here in the capital. Bold, colorful, creative are a few words I would use to describe this season's line of clothes. I myself like to keep up with the trends and wear the most beautiful creations created by the most sought-after designer in Pan Am, Mr. Sinha. As we all know, my outfits are fabulous, but how do I get my makeup to look so good, you ask? I use the Capitol collection created by CoverGirl. For every district, there is a set of exquisite makeup to go along with it. I, myself, use District 1, which is created for luxury. I know everyone seeks luxury, so stop by your local market and pick up the Capital Collection and represent your district. And if you want to look even better, try District 1. Because, well, just look at me. Next time you travel our way or want to join in on the latest fashion trends, follow my fashion blog at Effie Trinket Capital Fashion, and may the odds be ever in your fashion favor.
I want to give my thanks to the tributes of District 11. I turned to Rue's family, but I feel as if I did know Rue, and she'll always be with me. Everything beautiful brings her to mind. I see her in the yellow flowers that grow in the meadow by my house. I see her in the mockingjays that sing in the trees. But most of all, I see her in my sister Pip. Rue was too young to die, and she had more to offer. Rue was 12, and her life was just beginning. I thank the family of Rue for raising such an incredible child. She saved me, and I'll never be able to return the favor. She'll be missed, but never forgotten.
Many District 12 mines collapsed, resulting in hundreds of fatalities. District 12 relief groups immediately rushed to the scene to save as many lives as possible. And families quickly arrived and joined the relief group in helping to rescue miners. The combined efforts of the families and relief groups resulted in the saving of over 50 lives. The community greatly thanks the relief groups and is indebted to them. The Capitol applauds the relief groups and says that they helped a great deal in saving of many lives. However, this has angered many of the relief groups, considering the Capitol had no part in the saving of any lives. The relief group encouraged families of the victims to come for food, a place to stay, and counseling. And here's PETA with sports.
Thank you, Gail. I am PETA, and I'll be giving you all the tips and tricks that help you the most in the arena. Even though the odds are never in your favor, especially in the arena, I'm going to give you the best advice on how to prepare for the games. I'm going to focus on endurance and strength. When in the arena, many surprises will be given to you, and you'll have to require fast sprinting and through terrain. So for training, running about 2 to 3 miles a day in the woods or like in sand will be the best for you. Do not run on basic flat roads because that will not help you at all. Next, let's work on strength. In the arenas, the stronger you are, the better you are. And you do not know when you're going to need to climb a tree, move a rock, or even carry an old lady. Proper everyday strength training would be lifting 50 to 100 pounds with a total of 10 sets. I'm going to show you a proper lift of a 75-pound flour bag. So, for this, you're going to take a flour bag and we're going to do some squats. When you're squatting, make sure to focus on your legs and not your back. And you'll do 10 of those, okay? Now for you who are not gifted with athletics, I still tell you that there is hope for you. A good way to survive in the arena is to hide. The best way to hide is to blend in with your surroundings. I'm going to show you how to paint yourself to match the color of the nature. Take mud and wrap it around yourself and put leaves on yourself. It'll make you green. And what you're going to do is cover yourself completely and lie down and hide. Pita chips, my favorite.
Pita Chips, the official sponsor of the 75th Annual Hunger Games. Get your Victor Chips now. These chips will give you strength with every munch and crunch during lunch or even brunch.
There are 12 districts and so many young children chosen to be in the Hunger Games. District 1, Luxury, 2, Masonry, 3, Technology, 4, Fishing, 5, Power, 6, Transportation, 7, Lumber, 8, Textiles, 9, Grain, 10, Livestock, 11, Agriculture, and 12, Mining. All these districts have something special, but the victors are what make the districts what they are today. From Chloe from District 2 and Cato from one of the most dominant districts, Rue from 11, an incredible girl, and Thresh, an amazing man, PETA from 12, our very own bread maker. All these tributes were chosen for a task that any person would never be able to achieve. May the odds ever be in your favor.
After the 74th Hunger Games, District 11 was in an uproar. District 11 was moved by Katniss's compassion and love for Rue, even in an environment such as the Hunger Games. District 11 is sick and tired of the Capitol's treatment of the top 4 districts and is currently in a rebellion, which was apparently spurred when Katniss got revenge for Rue in the 74th Annual Hunger Games. District 11 is also angered at the Capitol's decision to have another Hunger Games right after the 74th. Most people believe the reason for these 75th Annual Hunger Games is because President Snow wants to kill off one of the 2 victors of the 74th Annual Games. Katniss, and PETA. District 11 so far hasn't been able to make a dent in the Capitol's peacemakers. The Capitol's peacemakers have been annihilating most of District 11's forces. Many other districts have now been spurred to fight back too, and District 12 is beginning to rebel as well. However, the Capitol would like to remind all the rebelling districts of what happened to District 13 when they rebelled. But the districts are going in strong and will hopefully stop the Capitol's corrupt policies. Thank you all for watching tonight.
And may the odds ever be in your favor.